Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
Here's a song you're going to hear later. It's the Chili Peppers, a little teaser.
Oh, I like
it's
that.
It's an 80-20.
Can we just do the show with that in the background?
We could for 44 seconds.
No problem.
Yeah, but that's not enough time. Olivia Newton-John was in town.
Yeah, what the hell?
Surprised shoppers at the Meijer on Cascade yesterday, signing her wine that she is a spokesperson
Surprised shoppers, but we're not shoppers. We're media. Why weren't we?
Why weren't we notified of this?
This should have been brought up at our meeting where we planned the agenda for the community.
Yeah.
My wife is going to be so devastated when she finds out, because she was a kid when Grease came out. You know, idolized Olivia Newton-John. Still loves
deal.
Olivia Newton-John.
She looks amazing still.
She looks really good.
I think.
I'm very bummed, but my wife is going to be like, this is going to be a bad day.
ZZM wasn't surprised. Valega was.
That's right down the street, too. She was so close.
Yeah, she was right there. Oh, yeah, we go there half the time.
Yeah, if it had been at 10:30 at night, you'd have seen her when you were getting a diaper.
I would have seen her, yeah.
Go.
Cascade Meijer in Grand Rapids, and look who's joining me, Olivia Newton-John, and it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it's one of the reasons why you're here. You are here promoting the pink and blue wine, which is for both breast cancer and prostate cancer.
Yes.
But we're talking also a little bit about your journey with breast cancer in the 90s.
Yes, I had breast cancer in 1992, and I found my lump through my own self-breast exam. So
Please give her a
encourage
microphone.
Yes.
Women to do their own breast self-exam.
would be
and
a
if they
good
find
idea.
something that's untoward. And a way of doing it, as you just brought up, is the Live Kit, which is a very, very simple device that they can get online at livekit.com, which magnifies your touch 10 times. So if you use this device between your hand and your breast,
This is very specific.
You'll feel lumps, they'll feel larger.
medical.
Yeah, it is.
I've got to get one of these.
I want to magnify my touch.
I need this. I already have the card that says FBI.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Federal Boob Inspector.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah,
is?
of course.
Yeah.
Joe is very specific, specialized.
Of his specialty.
Yeah, well, that's why I carry around this tool.
Health. And I found my lump through my own hand, and the mammogram didn't show it up. Not to alarm people, but it was through my own finding.
And what was that like, the moment? Did you know right away that it was something that
I mean, she is attractive.
No, I'm just saying it's nice that she was able to find that, even though the medical doctors didn't.
Yes,
yeah, it is.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
the exact same way
I
that
mean,
you
the
said it.
opposite would be
Nice.
like bad. It's not bad.
No,
It's nice.
it's so good.
right?
Yeah, I did actually. I didn't feel right. And it hurt a little bit. And even though they say everything about it was like they tell you it doesn't hurt and you won't find it yourself. Both things were false. I found it myself and it felt right, didn't feel right, and I didn't feel quite myself. So you need to trust that.
I'm not going to lie. Now, they probably have some signage up that says who she was, but if I was walking by, I'd be like, who's the person signing autographs with wine in front of the Pictus catfish next to the dog food?
Yeah, I mean, if she's not wearing leather hot pants, I don't.
If she doesn't look exactly like she did in Grease, I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
if
No
you haven't,
offense.
if you haven't been following her in some time, that's
has
the
been?
image that most people remember. But
yeah.
Carrie's gonna be like really bummed about this.
Also in the news, the gang of Coopersville duck poachers.
Oh, these dopes.
It's going to be bad for them, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear more of this story.
It wasn't hunting, conservation officers say. It was more like ducks by 4 poachers in northern Ottawa County yesterday morning. WCZM 13's Phil Doston's here now with more on who did it and how and why this is so offensive to legal hunters.
Well, conservation officers say the 4 poachers used bait to lure a bunch of hungry ducks to a pond in Ottawa County where they were then slaughtered. 58 birds were slaughtered while they ate. And because they killed so many
bunch of
over their
losers.
limits.
This is
Not
a
the
bunch
ducks,
of
the people.
losers.
Yeah, that's remarkable. And that you think nobody's going to notice.
If you're feeding them, oh my God.
And I can't believe you guys said they don't get it. They don't understand.
That's what I had heard on the way in.
What the
that
problem is.
when they were arrested, they didn't seem to get it.
Anyone who doesn't know that poaching is bad, I mean, on top of illegal, is an F-head.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, because
You shouldn't have
this
a
day
gun.
and age,
You douche.
Yeah. And they don't anymore.
Right?
Yeah. No, that's over.
Met other hunters
Hair
in
looks
the
very
area who
natural,
obeyed
by the way, Phil.
Right.
A nice jacket.
Rules didn't have as many opportunities to see or shoot a duck.
It takes work to waterfowl hunt. You have to use your calls. You have to use decoys. You invest a lot of time, a lot of effort. Then you have someone that didn't invest any time at all other than going out and throwing out several hundred pounds of corn, drawing all these birds from that local area to one location, and then they just kill. They kill them all within an hour.
Sunday morning, Conservation Officer David Rogers says a citizen called their poaching hotline to report steady, rapid-fire shooting in northern Ottawa County. Not the sporadic, intermittent gunfire normally heard during duck season.
Wow, that's a pretty keen ear. I don't know that I wouldn't have thought, oh, that sounds like a poacher's rifle.
I wouldn't, but I'll bet they're used to hearing a
People
certain
hunt there.
Yeah. Well, and because where I live, I'm not that far from a gun range, but far enough. I'm probably 3 or 4 miles from it, and I can hear it every Tuesday and Thursday afternoon. Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
Like you can hear it. So, yeah, in a case like this, if it's you got 4 guys out there and it's boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I mean, that would
for them
draw
to call
attention.
I would, although I don't even think I would think call the poaching hotline. You know, maybe the police. Like, what is going on over there?
Yeah.
Well, they may have gone and investigated,
true.
though. Like, all right, let me go take a look here.
Another volley followed by about 10 more volleys, and this hunter's like, that's not normal. And I was able to find them at the pond and observe them for the next hour, attempting to retrieve all the birds that they have shot.
The poachers killed 58 mallards and wood ducks eating the bait they'd spread at the pond, more than double their legal limit.
They're not just breaking the law by doing that. They're taking the opportunities away from other hunters that could have possibly shot those birds and had a great story, out with their kids or family members. I mean, they got greedy and ended up shooting way over to the limit.
I think they enjoyed
Great
killing.
stories about the time we shot this friendly duck.
I'm all for legal hunting. Knock yourself out.
I am,
I don't
too.
want to hear your I killed a duck stories.
I also
But somebody
think
might.
Yeah.
It's funny that he goes, well, they killed these ducks. They really took a chance for me to kill this duck away from me.
But I see what he's saying.
I do, absolutely.
Legally, he goes and like the DNR officer said, you do the hard work, you go and learn your duck calls, and there
Yes.
is some sport to it. These guys didn't engage in sport at all. They just laid a trap and slaughtered.
More than the actual hunting.
Conservation Officer David Rogers says the 4 poaching suspects are from the Coopersville area, and he's going to ask a judge to
course they
revoke
are.
their hunting privileges.
They were just out there for one purpose. It was to kill a lot of birds. That's slaughter. It was killing. Yep, that's all it was. It had nothing to do with hunting at all.
Conservation officers say the 4 poaching suspects didn't show much remorse, but finally admitted they knew better. Their expensive guns and the ducks they killed were all confiscated. They face fines, restitution charges for each dead bird, and loss of hunting privileges, probably for years. Nick?
I had read $500 per bird.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh, boy, that would be significant.
Yeah,
Enjoy paying that off for a long time.
Yep.
If it ends up going that way.
That's $29,000.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Have fun selling your big bro truck.
Yeah. Absolutely. And they knew better. It'd be one thing. I'd feel a little worse for him. There was a guy, remember there was a guy a couple years ago who caught like a sturgeon in the Grand River, and he took photos of it.
Yeah.
And then he got busted, and he didn't know he wasn't supposed to keep. I forget the exact story.
But yeah, it wasn't
But if I
like he
remember
was
right-
like, isolating, like, I'm going after this. I'm going to get it.
He just happened to snag it or catch it and didn't know any better.
But in this case, yeah, when
He's
you
like
know
a guy like
better,
me, I would have no idea.
Like
Be
you
like,
could,
wow, I caught a dinosaur.
like you
Right?
could
I'm gonna
easily
take it home and show everyone.
Like I could forgive this if it was, a couple of 13-year-olds or something.
Yeah. Who came
go,
up with
"Hey,
a plan?
We're gonna go duck hunting. We're gonna be great at this.
Yeah.
This is easy. Why are old people so bad at this?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't know.
Close your eyes, everybody. Close your eyes.
Okay.
What song is next?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Under the bridge.
No. Soul to Squeeze.
Soul to Squeeze. Oh, this is
Trick there.
This is an oldie now. This is a classic now.
It is, sadly.
That hurts.
So the Chili Peppers, 97.9 GRD Rocks.